time to it's time to get real quiet, okay? I want you to focus on the powers of your own mind, okay? You can do it with the power of suggestion of yourself, okay? You're gonna do it to yourself, okay? You can achieve great success. First, you must define what that success is, but not now, okay? Do it in more of a conscious time, okay? Is it money, drugs, women, men, uh, encounters, charitable giving, helping the world, making the world a better place by building homes in the Dominican Republic? Okay, let's focus, okay? Take what you want, that acorn of a thought, that acorn of a seed, okay? And you are, okay, hold it in the palm of your hand like it's a small butterfly, all right? But it's hard, but it's like a butterfly. Okay, and this isn't about flapping the wings. No, stay focused now. This is what you want. This is what you want in your hand. Look at the acorn, okay? It's the acorn of your wants, your needs, and your desires. Now, these are three different things, but for our purposes right now, we'll say that they're not. Okay, so you have the acorn in your hand, okay? It's glowing like with a inner light, okay? A inner yellow light. Yellow light, okay? It feels warm in the palm of your hand. You can feel the heat off the road. You can feel the heat from the road coming off of it. Okay? So here we are. Face to face, a couple of silver spoons. Okay, so here we are. Okay. The acorn. It's your wants, needs, and desires. We're going to go into the acorn. Okay, into the golden path. That's the acorn. I'm not talking about golden path. This is your own golden path. You're setting your own golden path here, okay? So the showers of gold and plenty will gold and jewels, okay, will come from the heavens, all right, and they're lighting your way as the moonlight. I guess it's well, I thought it was daytime, but I guess it's the night. Uh, it's glistening, okay, off the golden jewels that are coming from the heavens, all right, and as they fall onto the road, clink, 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 and the jewels are doing clinks, and they're hitting you, but like feathers. Okay, so it's not like a hailstorm where it can really those can really hurt. Okay, it's uh, it's like feathers rolling off a duck's back. Okay, so you're oiling a duck, and it's slippery. Okay, smooth and slippery. That's the way we're gonna move. So these gems and golds are falling from the sky, okay? You're inside the acorn on your way, the golden path forward. One step, two step, three step, you step, me step, I step, we all step. So we step. And here we go forward to one, okay? And then the two, and the three, and the four, and there we go, four on the floor. Right towards, you see a shining like a sun. It's not it is a sun, I guess, and it's rising. It's morning time, and you're walking east. Okay, this is your own golden acorn path. Okay, now you might see things along your path. Okay, that I don't see along my path, and that's when you say, "I accept what I'm seeing on my path." And now I will let you explore that fully in this few seconds. Yes, and remember, you can always go back to that moment whenever you want. Put it in your pocket and smoke it when you need it. So you're walking east, okay? And you're walking east on your golden path. The rain of golden jewels has left the. It's over now, and it's well, or maybe it's still going on. I don't know. Whatever you want. And the ground is now festooned with glittering chunks. Okay, but you're not concerning yourself with filling your pockets full of this stuff and then just turning on your heel and going back home and then popping out of the acorn and then showing up at your house with a pocket full of gold and jewels. That's not going to solve all your problems, okay? Okay? No, you want something more, deeper. You want something structural, foundational. You want foundational change, okay? So you keep going forward. You ignore the gold and jewels at your sides and keep on your golden path. I mean, you kind of have to shuffle your way through the. You end up gold and jewels is actually pretty hard to walk on. They're cut gems, but they're quite large. They're large cut gems, and you have to kind of make your way over them like they're boulders. All of a sudden, I guess they're boulders, and so you're climbing over. So I guess this means that there's some work to be done. So one hand, remember your 3 points of contact, okay? So that can be one hand, 1 foot, and 1 foot. Or that could be 1 foot and a hand, and then the other hand. Or it could be one hand, and 1 foot. Okay? Or I guess it could be a hip. One hand, and kind of a hip if you're in a leverage situation. Or it could be like one hand, knee, and the other hand as well, I guess. But that's less. I don't know if I'd feel as confident on a rock ledge on one hang or having one knee between me and certain doom. Okay, so you're over these boulders, I've decided, and you continue on this path, okay? You're in a large valley, all right? You're in a large valley, okay? It's a kind of a barren valley full of gold and jewels, but you know what? It goes into a forest, and the forest is filled with splendor and excitement and like balls and stuff, like Christmas balls. Like it's Christmas balls and a bunch of yabbering animals like chimpanzees and orangutans and anteaters and pink panther and the dancing frog with the top hat and that darn cat and the cat from outer space, Herbie, fully loaded, and Lindsay Lohan is there in this forest, okay? And so as you're going through the forest, okay, you're going on this golden path through this forest, okay, there's a bear. You see the bear. You say, hello, bear. And the bear says, hello. And then you kind of just walk right by the bear, and the bear never breaks eye contact with you. So you kind of have to do this thing where you're pretending you're an owl, and your neck kind of turns back. But because this is a visualization, let's just say that your neck can move almost 360 degrees. It's a misnomer to say. It's a misunderstanding of the owl's physiology to say that it can turn its head 360 degrees in one way. It can't. It can turn it 270 degrees. Okay. It can turn it 270 degrees because it's got two large veins that come on either side from its head down its neck. Okay. And they're very loose, and they can turn so that when the owl turns its head 270 degrees, it's not pinching a vein closed. No, the veins are loose and can flow with the movement of the neck. So you're loose and flow. Okay, you're flow. And this bear's looking at you, and you're kind of looking at it. Give it a little kiss. The bear's like, I've been waiting for you a long time. Now you have a choice here. You can stay with the bear, or you could leave the bear. I'll leave that up to you. Okay, so you finished up with the bear, or you went up, you went away anyway, walking backwards a little bit, watching the bear touch itself, I guess, because it was excited to see you in a sexual way. That was unexpected, but that's fine. You're through the forest. Now you're at a clearing. It's full of grassy grasses. Okay, and there's a hill, and there's a at the top of the hill you see a glinting, and you go up towards this hill. And I'm getting tired now, so I just want you to be on top of the hill. Just be on top of the hill. So you're on top of the hill, and there's a giant crystal lamp. It's like one of those salt lamps, okay? Except it's not sickly orange. It's like a growing, glowing light of white, okay? And as you touch it, the white light, okay, envelops you, and you can feel it in your hands, your boner, your knees, your legs, your vulva, uh, your butt, eyes, nose, mouth, head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. And there, I want you to think about the acorn of your wants. You're inside the acorn of your own wants. So you look up to the sky, okay? Now you're part of the white light. And you look up to the sky and you see your wants. And you just kind of float up to your wants. And you become one with your wants, needs, and desires, okay? So you are a Lamborghini, okay? You're a Lamborghini. You might have a bikini lady on the cover, or on the hood, I mean, or like a couple of beefy dudes, oiled up beefy dudes, or maybe a shy, bookish, a shy, okay, bookish individual giving you a coy glance as they read their Frankenstein on the hood. Mary Shelley was only 19 when she wrote that. Okay, or it's stocks and bonds. But you've already cashed out this. It's stocks and bonds that you've cashed out. But you want to know that you've made your money in it. It's not Enron. And, okay, so it's not like, what was the one with the lady that said she made the blood testing device and then everyone gave her a bunch of money and she went to jail? Palantir? No, that's something else. So, anyway, it's all good things like cakes, cookies, and kittens that you've made your stocks money on. Charlie Stocks. You always knew you were going to go into stocks because they named you Charlie Stocks. So, even though I guess technically your father's last name was also Stocks and he was a plumber, but maybe it took a couple generations to actualize, or, because I was going to say that they hadn't invented stocks when the name first appeared, but stocks have been around a long time. Not that it's I'm not saying it's the natural order of things. I'm just saying we've had them a long time as an invention of moving capital around. Okay. So you become one with these etheric stocks. Okay, the stocks, kittens, buy low, sell high. Sell high, buy low. Okay, kittens, cakes, cupcakes, rings, roses, whiskers on kittens, warm wool and mittens, and rat-a-tat-tat, ratatouille. Okay, so here we are. You're becoming one with your desires, needs, and wants. Your desires, needs, and wants. A home. You are the white picket fence, okay? You are the turret window. You've always wanted a turret window. Well, now you've got one. Okay? You've always wanted a turret window. Now you got one. Okay, the home. I'm getting tired, and so I'd like your needs and wants to be more, I don't know, whatever they are. I'll give you a chance to, here, use this space here to visualize you becoming your needs and wants. Suddenly it went all quiet, like, when you sneeze and suddenly the airport is quiet and you sneeze and then everyone looks at who's the guy that sneezed, except it was a frickin' airport. You probably could have got away. Well, not that there's anything wrong with sneezing. I guess maybe the example should have been ripping a big one. And then all of a sudden it's quiet. and you thought you could kind of squeeze it out in a silent way, except it's extremely crowded, okay, waiting gate area. And how did you, it's kind of rude to your compatriots, okay? And how did you think that they weren't going to notice a rank one like that? But in any case, you thought you would try and slip it out silently because you don't have much of a butt. So you can kind of lean one way or the other on your sit bones and just kind of slides out. But in this particular case, it didn't. And the airport went completely silent and they all heard you do it.